It's being called La Crosse, Washington justice. A wallet thief trying to make a getaway was tackled, hog-tied, and left in the middle of Main Street for police to find. KXLY4's McKay Allen has the story.
What the hell's the matter with you, you know?
Larry Garrett smacked the guy who stole his wallet.
And then I slapped him upside the melon.
The man, 69-year-old Larry Garrett, slapped his 25-year-old Sean Lee. A few minutes before he got slapped, Lee stopped at Garrett's house in La Crosse with a sad story to tell.
I just come from Seattle and my wife's having a baby in Lewiston and
can't get there.
And I'm out of gas.
Garrett paid for the man's gas. He even made Lee some food.
Oh, God, he was so hungry he hadn't eaten 3 days, so I said, well, I'll get something to eat.
Garrett had just finished heating up a plate of frozen taquitos for Lee when Lee stole his wallet.
I went over to put my card in my billfold, and my billfold was gone.
And then took off.
Boom, he was gone. That somebody could run like a deer.
Turns out Lee should have stayed inside because outside this man, Lowell Garrett, Larry's cousin, was waiting.
All of a sudden, they stepped out on the porch, and this guy was on the dead run, and they said, "Stop him, he's got my wallet."
Lee tried to get in his car to make his getaway.
I grabbed him right by the front of the shirt.
And pulled him?
And jerked him, like that.
Lowell wrestled the man out of the car and eventually onto the pavement.
Laid him in the street, and then June came over and sat on him. And I told Stephen, my brother, I said, "Don't let go of him." And I went and got some plastic ties and put on his feet, on his legs.
They tied Lee up and called the police.
Once they had the bad guy tied up, instead of dragging him over to the sidewalk, they just left him right where he fell. Smack dab in the middle of the road.
Why'd you leave him in the middle of the road?
I wasn't going to let go and move him or nothing. He was disabled. I wasn't going to take a chance on him getting away.
So there Lee sat.
You leave that rope alone or else I'll break your fingers.
In the middle of La Crosse's Main Street, hog-tied, until the police arrived 20 minutes later.
The sheriff told me today he usually doesn't encourage people chasing down the bad guys, beating them up, and then tying them up. But in this case, it worked, and he says it was pretty funny. Reporting in La Crosse, McKay Allen, KXLY4 HD News.
Don't mess with La Crosse.